Okay, so well, exactly we are actually yeah. So while we are creating, we just know uh, have some options like connectivity method, how we are able to connecting, like public endpoint and the private endpoint. So we can able to create a private endpoint to dedicatedly connecting of this server. Okay, so we'll have this private endpoint. It is dependence with the network creation. That's what I'm not going. Let's keep this one no access so that we'll get some error while connecting of this one, right? So we have proximity and redirect and all, but we'll just take the uh, default one only. Okay, if you can see the left side, there would be a basic tier which is going to take 384 INR rupees for monthly cost. Okay, so that much of uh, cost it is going to give for the monthly. Okay, since this is 5 units also. Okay, again the database also we have the TLS1 to server support encrypted connection, the TLS layer. Okay, so it is a new TLS certificate as a backend, it is going to map. Okay, so we do have connection with the TLS and the SSL option also we have. Okay, let's make this one TLS option 1.2. This is the latest one, and we'll go for the security option. Okay, so and we do have enable Microsoft Defender. It is basically security related. Again, the package of securing of maintaining of potential database vulnerabilities, detecting of anonymous activities. So this is going to protect you. Okay, so at this moment I'll keep it as a not now. If you can able to avail, you can use that, but it is going to chargeable. Okay, so make sure that when your trial version. Okay, so ledger is basically verify your integrity of the data. Okay, so tampering of data detects. Okay, so you can able to which kind of data you can able to mask, and your PIPA data, APAP, this kind of security compliance is there, right? GDPR and PIPA, this kind of related stuff it is going to do. Okay, so server identity. Okay, so we do have a server level key and the database level key. We can able to map the TD encryption over here. Okay, so that it is going to protecting your database services, right? So uh, let's move for this additional option. Okay, so if you have any backup with you already in a database level, you can take that backup. If you don't have, it is blank database is going to create sample database and advanced database it is going to create. Okay, so it will going to create the advanced database, so which I discussed already, the tax information. Okay, so environment is basically it is in a dev environment. Okay, so that is all about. Okay, so now next option, we'll see this, including your billing information, current summary, and it is going to give this the complete cost of the monthly cost information and the terms and the policy and whatever the input we have given, dev subscription, sorry, dev resource group and location, the database name, server name, authentication methodology, what is the SQL authentication, what is the Azure AD authentication, the storage 2 GB, and what is the redundancy, the backup policy we applied. So this is local redundant, the backup storage. So all this, you accessing of the resource publicly, we just disabled. So all this option we just made it done, and we can able to see that creating of your database here. So again, you can monitor over here. It is going to populate once of the validation is got succeeded. So it is going to give the recommend. So initiated the deployment now. No, once after the deployment got initiated, you can able to see and monitor this monitoring tab, where you can able to easily to identify your progress as well, right? So now just see this progress, how it is going to do. Initially, what the list of the things it is going to create. So first it is going to create your server. Then after that, creating of your adventure database data. Okay. Just monitor this one. Once after this, creating of the resource group. Yeah, the resource group got created now. Okay, so uh, dealing this storage resource group. Why? Because it is going to charging. Okay. Anyhow, we created the new resource group, right? So that it is going to use now. Okay. Here is my resource group. And as of now, we cannot able to see any resources, right? So post deployment succeeded, you can see that, database and the servers as well. Okay, meantime, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to discuss. Okay, you can unmute. Anyone have any questions? All right. Now I could say this, server. Okay. Hopefully this deployment has got succeeded. I see, right? Just try to connect this database. Okay, so by using of this connection string, and you can see this, connection string over here for the any application, dot application, JDBC application, Node application. Just try for we can give this, connection string here. Okay, so go to the overview and try to connect this database from your management studio. Definitely it is not going to connect. Why? Because mm, we just restricted that, user uh, public access is disabled. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do, just uh, go to this option. Okay, so the public endpoint connectivity. Okay, where you can able to enable that access connectivity, we can able to easily to access the database. Okay, so if you can see the properties as well, the online service, basic tier and all. Okay, and the computing storage options over here, we can able to see. Okay, if you want to change it and if you want to change the configuration, and also we can see here including the cost information and the monitoring perspective. Okay, so this is security options and the performance related monitoring, the monitoring alerts of this entire things we are going to configure and do the do accessible thing. Okay, so that we are going to focusing upcoming class. Okay, so the deployment we did, the connectivity we are because of we just restricted that database in a public access, right? So what we need to do basically to connect this one, since we are unable to connect, just go to this set file option. Okay, so where we can see this, it is got disabled, right? So if you want to provide public access and all, we can able to create the private endpoint. And the public access, you just need to select this one so that your selected network can able to access. And also we can whitelist your server. You can whitelist your firewalls. Okay, so your system IP also we can able to add it here so that you can able to uh, connect your system basically. Okay, so this is what we require a public IP to connect this server. Okay, so what is my public IP is basically you just go and find my public IP. adding of your public IP, we can easily to connect from your on-premises since we just enabled it. Okay, so that is what I'll typically will process that one. Okay, we'll connect and we'll see this error methods and all tomorrow. But at this moment, I'm just stopping. It is already exceeded 1.5 hour session. Okay, so see you tomorrow in the same time. Bye bye. Anyone have any questions? Still we have time, we can discuss. Okay, if you don't have, we'll wind up the session today. Thank you so much. Okay, no, thank you. Thanks for joining. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.